I wanna be the very best, or at the very least adequate. Oh, hi. Welcome back, episode 29. Hope you had a happy Halloween. I know that I did. And we are continuing our quest south towards Fuchsia City. I almost said Mahogany Town. I think that's in Gen 2. Weird. Anywho, Fuchsia City. We got some fishermen to take out, then a bunch of nerds further down south, and hopefully we catch my round boy. Let's get started. Sneak around this guy like a shinobi. I'd rather be working. I think that's supposed to be like a play on I'd rather be fishing. Which is kind of cute. Oh damn, I didn't even check to see who I had in the lead. Oh, it's still Bud, cool. And now we get to test out that wonderful Poke Flute. Another difference between Gen 1 and later gens is that in later gens, when a Pokemon wakes up, it doesn't take a whole turn, so they can wake up and immediately launch an attack. In Gen 1, I have to waste a whole turn waking up, and then I can attack. Oh, this is great. Oh, I love this. What might be happening here is that if the AI recognizes that I am a poison type, they might be trying to use their only psychic move because they think it's super effective. But instead of doing damage, it's just hypnosis over and over again. So basically the AI is determined to make my life awful. So we're just gonna keep jamming on this Poke Flute like it's 8th grade band practice. Y'all. Y'all. Oh, I woke up. And enemies never run out of power points for their moves. So even though this has 20 uses, this could go on indefinitely. So if I can't hit him, yeah, we're switching. I've already wasted 2 minutes on this Poliwag, and that was 2 minutes too long. So let's get Usain Jolt in there. But yeah, you see the Poke Flute can be used indefinitely to wake up sleeping Pokemon. I don't have to use Awakening anymore. Very cool stuff. Simple as. There we go. And a critical hit. Usain Jolt was tired of waiting too. For 170 XP. What a waste of time. Just gonna quickly shock my way through this entire team. I have a fan reaching out to me and stating very loudly in the comments that Bud is a very important member of my team and that I need to understand how precious he is and treat him with a bit more respect. The reason why I continue to say that I might have to shelve him or use him as death fodder is that Bud doesn't have... Hold on a second. It's not easy. Right on. Bud doesn't have a lot of endgame viability. Once we get past the 8th gym, there really aren't any good matchups.
Denied.
Oh, it didn't wake him up outside of combat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I messed up. I could have swore Poke Flute would wake up Pokemon when they're outside of combat. Well, I need Bud. All right, I needed to do something else anyway. So, a brief detour. So anyway, the reason why I was talking about shelving Bud or using him as death fodder was not because I don't appreciate what he has contributed to this team. He absolutely has been contributing. He's been holding his own way better than I thought he would. It's that after the 8th gym, there aren't really good matchups for Bud. Like in the Elite Four, very few of the trainers in the Elite Four are good matchups for just a grass type. In fact, it's a liability in a lot of cases. So, hold on a second. Let's get the cheapest one. Oh, love that sound. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a liability in a lot of cases. So that's why if I'm going to take a grass type to the Elite Four, I would want it to have a secondary typing that would make it a little bit more useful. In that case, my favorite grass type in Gen 1 is Execute and Executor because, again, Psychic type is kind of broken. And Executor could do some really cool stuff against some of the Elite Four that Bud cannot. So that's kind of the method to my madness here. And that's why I'm, kind of discounting Bud at the moment. In the hopes that I find an Execute in the Safari Zone. If I don't manage to catch Execute, then Bud is my endgame grass type, and I will teach it Mega Drain and really give him a chance to shine. Oops, not what I meant to do. But in the event that I cannot do that, I will, or rather, in the event that I catch an Execute, though, Bud's likely gonna be put on a shelf. So I needed to grab that water because I cannot remember if I'm allowed to get into Fuchsia City without it. I definitely know I can't get into Saffron without it, but I don't know if the guards outside of Fuchsia would stop me. So I wanted to pick that up just in case, and also gave me an excuse to get rid of that sleep. So now we go back this guy. Fuck you, you wasted my time. And we get to what we all really came here for. There's our boy. There he is.
There he is.
All right, bud. I got Great Balls aplenty. Bud is ready to inflict sleep. In later gens, inflicting sleep on Snorlax is not the best idea because when he knows things like snore and sleep talk, he can still KO you from sleep. But in Gen 1, he's a target. Oh, he grumpy. Oh, he didn't want to be awake. Oh, no. There he is. His precious little teethers. All right, level 30. We're not doing so bad on experience then. Glad that I'm mostly caught up here. Sleep will do better for my... Okay, he doesn't have any special moves, so that's not a problem. Sleep is going to do better for me when it comes to my catch rate. So I'm going to use Sleep Powder over Absorb. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, so one, him using Amnesia is making it so that if I try to get after him with a special type attack, I'm not going to hit as hard, so that sucks. But just like with that Poliwag, what's happening is he's seeing my poison subtyping and he's using a psychic move, his only psychic move, because it's only a super effective attack. So he just took 33 points out of me, which means if he crits, I'm done. Oh, what to do? Let's try Sleep Powder. Let's try Sleep Powder again. There we go. Let's try Sleep Powder a third time. Hold in there, bud. Good job. Proud of you. Heal Stall. Keep trying to chip him down. One more. Snorlax has a mechanic that makes him really, really broken in Generation 1 that I want to take advantage of. On top of him being my favorite Pokemon, he's also really, really good. So it's going to be a very costly fight. It might take me a while, but I believe it's worth the trouble. He still hasn't crit yet, knock on wood. So we're doing okay. We've got him down to a third of his health. Everything I was looking up on... I could probably do one more cut. Everything that I was looking up basically says you max out your catch chance in Gen 1 once you've gotten him below a third of health and you get him with a proper status move. So we have our maximum chance of catching this Snorlax now. So let's start lobbing balls. Okay. Come on, RNGesus. Come on, RNGesus. And no, I don't believe lowering his health anymore is going to raise our odds. This is just bad RNG that he keeps breaking out. Be slightly easier with an Ultra Ball. I don't have access to those yet. I will have access to them in Fuchsia. Let's get a heal in. No, let's try to apply sleep again. So if I miss this Snorlax, there's one more attempt I can do. But I want to do everything I can to get this one. Come on. There's the shakes. There it is.
Got him!
Oh! Hell yeah! Ah! Oh, that was so worth it. You beautiful bastard. The sleeping Pokemon, very lazy, just eats and sleeps. As its rotund bulk builds, it becomes steadily more slothful. Just like me. What a mood. Alright, yup, what are those? Will it fit? It won't fit. Damn. I was gonna call him Squishmallow. Well, it's after those pillows that all the kids like so much. You are now Beanbag. Well, obviously I gotta go add Beanbag to the squad, so let's go make that happen. Y'all. I got a Snorlax, though. I really wasn't sure that was going to happen. I thought, worst case scenario, he's going to faint one, possibly two of my Pokemon. And I'd have to, like, cut my losses and run, right? Like, I wouldn't be able to actually do it. I wasn't worried about accidentally knocking him out, because I was going to let Bud do all the fighting. Oh, y'all. This is so cool. Okay, well, more accolades to Bud. Again, I want to reiterate, I have no problems with this Radish. The issue that I have is just, it isn't super good for the late game. But for his commendable acts of service, he stays in. Burb Friend sits out again. Beanbag comes with us. Oh. It feels so good to have a wall on the team. It feels so good to have a damage sponge on the team. We just recruited our tank. We are ready to go raiding. So good. As of right now, Beanbag only knows Headbutt. He'll learn Body Slam within a level or two. And those will be his really only two attacks for a while. Eventually, he'll learn Double Edge, and that's where he'll be doing massive damage. And even though I try to avoid moves that have recoil, especially in a Nuzlocke where, you know, losing my life isn't something that I can just bounce back from, it hits so hard and he has such a high HP pool that it's kind of worth the risk, especially with the exploitative trick that I know for him. So let's still leave Bud in the lead until we clear the Fisherman. And then we will continue rotating our team as needed. Oh, so fucking cool. All right. Who are you? You can't ruin my day. Electricity is your specialty. All right. So like a rocker or a engineer? Yeah. You can explode. I don't like that. Beanbag. Time to be a tank. Yeah, dude, whatever. No damage. All right, let's see how much of a wall you really are. Beautiful. just, oh, immaculate. Yeah, let's stay in, actually. And let's... Sure, you can do that. That's fine. See if I care. Now let's bring you back up. And this, my friends, is the exploit. So I can use Poke Flute an infinite number of times. And I can also use Rest to fully heal and remove any status effects. What's happening? Oh, that scared me a little bit. We almost lost Beanbag. That Screech self-destruct was a bad combo, but damn, is Beanbag good. Yeah, man, fuck you. You almost took away my new favorite guy. Yeah, so I can use Rest 10 times to fully restore my health and status. And then I can use Poke Flute immediately to wake myself back up. So it takes 2 turns, but I'm essentially invulnerable so long as someone can't knock me out in 2 turns. And this is why I wanted to come this way. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? I do. I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. And that's the key item I wanted. Now I can go and get more water types, including right here. Let's save this route for later. I want to do some research on where I can catch the water types that I'd actually prefer to catch. But yeah, we can continue rounding our team out. You never know what you could catch. COVID, RSV, shingles, Hep B. Sorry, I just had to get real for a second. Bud's gonna eat some fish. Good for your hair, good for your skin. This guy knows what he can catch. He's clearly using an old rod. He can only catch Magikarp. The fishing guru is right over there, dog. Just go talk to him. Maybe he has another super rod for you. Lost it! Now, what is this item? Money. That's what that item is. Alright. Onwards. Have you found a moonstone? Yeah, I threw one away in Lavender Tower, or Pokemon Tower, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we're starting to get into the normies. Okay. Well, in that case, Falcor needs experience. So I'm a little sad that we spent 2 minutes at the top of this episode staring at a Poliwag, but I'm feeling very strong about our pickup. Alright, you're just... The game really wants to waste my time today. The RNG is not happy with me making any progress, but that's fine. Slow and steady. Good for engagement, more YouTube views, more content. Not gonna complain. Okay. There you go. 29? 29? Fine. Ow! Right, I didn't think there was anything over there. Okay. And this is just... I don't know if there's an item over here, but let's find out together. There might be a hidden item in one of these corners, but... oh well. Not overly concerned about it. I found a Carbos in a cave once. How did it get there? Guys, Take only photographs. Leave behind only footprints. Come on. Hey, bud, could you get to 30? Could you please be 30? So that way we can swap in the rest of the team, spread that experience around. It's occurring to me I should spend some time grinding up my team before I fight Koga, especially if I'm gonna need... oh, that was a very demonic amount of experience. Especially if I'm going to need Beanbag to serve as a wall. Oh, thank God I didn't use Hypnosis. You know how the word double means 3? I love the English language, it's so fun. Alright. And goodbye. There's 30. Love it. Pretty much an all-rounder. No exceptional stats, but they're all okay. Health is relatively high too, which I appreciate. But now we can switch in the rest of the team, try and get everyone up to 30. Yeah, there might be a grinding episode coming up. So, as is our protocol, if you leave me a question in the comments, I will answer those during the grind episode. That way you don't have to watch me just clear through Pokemon over and over and over and over again. We can have a little bit of fun, and then we can, you know, move on to the next thing within an episode. It's one of the few times I add it to save time. Just messed up. Yeah, you did. I think that's where we're going to cut it for today. Yeah, we're at 22 minutes, so we're going to cut there. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. So glad to have Beanbag on the team. And we are going to continue our journey into Fuchsia. I imagine we will be getting there next episode. But as always, I hope you leveled up this session. I look forward to evolving with you in the future, and I will smell you later.